Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, every day we hear from Wall Street, you turn on the TV, and they're telling us how the economy's great, everything's great. And these are the same people that run the 401ks who, with a 2% fee, take more than half of your money and put it in their pocket. You will never retire comfortably in a 401k. But try to convince 90 million people, it's almost impossible. People just don't listen. They get comfortable and stay with these 401ks. They don't work. You're not going to be able to retire. It's simple. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Join the gang, try it for a month, and we're going to show you how to use a chart. And that is going to put you in such a comfort zone of retirement.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Aren't you tired of all the nonsense you hear from these financial shows like this?
Should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No, no, no. Bear Stearns is fine.
And then they went bankrupt. This is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Your 401k, they take half of all the money you put away. Look, it's not about the money you're saving. It's about where you invest it and not in a 401k. Join my gang. Start using charts. I'll teach you how to use a chart so that you can maximize your returns on the money you do have. And the earlier you get started, the better. Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grande and philsgang.com helps folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your number one source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $49.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. We're a teaching format. Boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything will be taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
I think a good place to start would be to apologize for the various totally inappropriate things he said over the last couple of weeks. Another thing I'd like to see him do is get on script. I think it's time for him to look like a serious candidate for president.
You don't call a fellow citizen a Mexican who was born in Indiana.
Here you have a guy that is from Indiana.
Yeah.
From Indiana.
Judge Curiel is as much of an American as I am.
This judge was born in Indiana.
Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. I have never heard anything so ridiculous. Indiana, they're making him sound like his name is Jimmy Frank or something. Are you kidding me? Nobody's telling the truth about this. What's going on? They're all lying. This boy's from Indiana. We have a white boy up there plays basketball. He's from Indiana. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on. But first, let's make some money. Okay, the stock market, this is really phony. Here's what's going on with the market. Our stock market was doing beautifully. And it started to retrace, which is what you want. After the market had that, we came off those February lows on the S&P, and then we started to rally. Now, I wish I could say when we came off that February low, remember what had happened. We had the rate hike in December. January, we had the worst month ever in the stock market because of that rate hike. God knows why they would raise it again. And then come February, we started a rally. And what was interesting on the rally in February, we went back up 14%, capturing back all the losses. But during that time, the economic numbers were getting worse and worse and worse. Matter of fact, when the market was going back up, the economic numbers were worse then than when the market came down in January. So the market could not hold. The market started to sell off. They looked on a chart exactly like the sell-off we had right before July of last year. And then again in January, the chart was setting up to drop. It was right there. Matter of fact, I'll give you the date. They were just ready to drop. The market was going to drop about another 14%. That was right around February 19th. Then that's when she came in and said, I got to do something. We can't do QE because I think too many people are catching on to QE because QE doesn't help anybody except the rich. Everybody knows that. So we can do the same thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the market to go back up to make sure it doesn't drop 14% like it did back in January and back in July, which it should. So I'm going to make an announcement. We're going to raise interest rates because the economy is really doing good. Things are terrific around here. Things are wonderful. We're in a real recovery. And I'm going to tell everybody that. And this way here, I'll get the Europeans come over. They'll dump their euros. They'll buy the dollars and they'll buy stock and the market will go up. So as the market was on its way up, all of a sudden she knows that, hey, this isn't working. This isn't working. Because I'm not getting any money coming in from hedge funds, pension funds, mutual funds, or the big banks. They're not buying. So I'm supporting this whole market, and I got to keep this market up for Hillary Clinton. For God's sake, we're in an election. We're in an election here, election year. We're not far off from November. I got to keep this market up for her. Those are my marching orders. So now she knows the job numbers coming out. So she gets together with her pals, all the banking cartel, and they say, well, here's what we do. Let's turn around and slam those job numbers down. We'll just plug in more discouraged workers. We'll raise it from, it's usually around 500,000 discouraged workers a month. Let's pop that up to around 660. When we have 660,000 people not looking for work, that will drop the unemployment rate from 5% to 4.7%. Yes, we'll only have 38,000 jobs, but everybody will forget about this. I told you this yesterday. Everybody will forget about that. Don't worry about the 38,000. It'll be news one day, then after that, the news goes away, and all people remember, oh my God, look at this, 4.7%, that's it. Wow, that must be all the 14 million jobs that Obama created that made the market go down, made the unemployment rate go from 10% when he got into office to where it's now 4.7%. That's all she cared about. That's all they cared about, get that 4.7%. So that dollar dropped. The reason why she wanted the dollar to drop, because when the dollar drops, the stock market goes up. It always goes up. And then you get the yields dropping on bonds because people now are starting, they want to move to the stock market. So the yields start dropping on the bonds. And if they don't drop, they just print a whole bunch of money. They give it to the 5 biggest banks, tell them to go buy the bonds. And when they buy bonds, the yields drop. They then make sure by doing that the countries that buy our treasury, especially China, and they won't go into the bond market. Instead, they'll go into the stock market. And that's where we are. We got this whole fake market sitting here. But it can't break out. It's trying to break out to an all-time record. They can't do it. Every day it goes up a little bit. Next day, a little bit. That's what's going on. So this is the time that we're going to get a correction. Now, she's really stuck here because the market's not going up because of earnings. Not going up because of profits. Not going up because of economic growth. It's going up because she engineered the dollar to go down. And when you engineer the dollar to go down, it pushes the stock market up. When you engineer the 10-year treasury to go down, the yield, it pushes stocks up. And that's where we are. So where you got to put your money right now is in gold. You got to watch your mining stocks. The next correction, you got to buy mining stocks. They're starting to go up again. You also got to watch your oil stocks. And I told everybody this how many times? This is first, we're going to make all our money. You ask my gang members. I told them this. I said in 2016, we're going to make most of our money in oil. Going to make most of our money in the metals. And that was back in November. In November last year. I said, you watch. And that's exactly what's going on. So right now we have some opportunities that you got to watch, especially in the oils. Give you an example. Oil, we're already up 30%. And it's still going up, But we were able to identify where to get into oil because of our chart. We could see that the institutions were putting money back into oil. When oil was down, everybody said, oh my God, oil is going to go through the roof. It's going to go down. What are we going to do? The world's coming to an end. We could see where to start buying oil. What a beautiful thing, our PT2 in March. We started to see right around March, beginning of March, actually the end of February is where we started to see it. We started to see towards the end of February, was right around, well, let's do March 1. March 1, we could see in our chart, money was coming in. And oil right there we bought around $5.05. And today, you know where it is? It's around $6. The high today was $6.84. That is probably about a 35% return. 35% return. Just because you could read a chart, because the chart has a color technology. When it turns from red to green, it tells you, hey, institutions but you can trust it. What are you going to do? Trust Hillary Clinton? You going to trust what they tell you on Morning Joe? What are you kidding me? So it's a beautiful thing. And again, look at RIG, RIG, another oil stock. My Lord, RIG did very nice, very nice. And it's going up again. It started to turn green again recently here around $9. And today it's running around it's almost near $12. Almost near $12. That's a 33% return. Cut it in half, 15%, by just watching it turn from red to green. 15% return on your money. Are you kidding? It works. The color technology works. Join my gang. Let me give you the number. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. And when we get back, I'm going to tell you what nobody wants you to know about the judge in Indiana.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grande is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grande has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grande and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Every day we hear from Wall Street, you turn on the TV, and they're telling us how the economy's great, everything's great. And these are the same people that run the 401ks who, with a 2% fee, take more than half of your money and put it in their pocket. You will never retire comfortably in a 401k. But try to convince 90 million people, it's almost impossible. People just don't listen. They get comfortable and stay with these 401ks. They don't work. You're not going to be able to retire. It's simple. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Join the gang, try it for a month, and we're going to show you how to use a chart. And that is going to put you in such a comfort zone of retirement.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. There's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grande at philsgang.com. The 401k big lie. They tell you invest $10,000 a year for 30 years, compounded at 6% annually. You will have a grand total of $245,000 to retire. That is not true. That is not the truth. What they don't tell you is the hidden fees. There's 27 hidden fees in your 401k. When you're all done, you lose half of what you put aside for your retirement. That's right, half. And another thing, you're not allowed to do individual stocks in a mutual fund. And you're not allowed to make money when stocks go down. That's ridiculous. Would you buy a car with just forward and no reverse? Why would you ever be in a fund that you can't make money when the stock market goes down? Join my gang, philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Listen to what Fisher said, the former Fed governor.
We front-loaded at the Federal Reserve an enormous rally in order to accomplish a wealth effect.
That's right. Did you hear that? They took the stock market, front-loaded it, ran it 200%, so we ended up not only with a fake stock market, but fake GDP, fake money, fake jobs, fake prices, fake everything. But we took advantage of that, and we're going to take advantage again. That's why I told my gang in May to short the market. On 5/29, that's May 29th, I'm telling you to short the stock market. And we were right. And the market went down over 11%. That's why you got to join my gang and learn how to short stocks just as much as buying them. Learn how to short with me, Phil Grande at philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, we're talking about this market and how Aunt B purposely put in the 38,000 job numbers. That was on purpose. That was not a mistake. They don't do anything by mistake. Everything is financially engineered. Because it was important, they control the dollar. The banking cartel controls the dollar. That's why you got to get rid of the banking cartel. You got to get rid of the Federal Reserve. We got to pray whoever's president. And well, back that up. The only person who would get rid of the cartel and the Federal Reserve would be Trump. You got to get rid of this banking cartel. It's killing this country. It really is. Here's another thing. We were talking a few minutes ago. I want to get onto this thing with Trump in a moment. Take Caterpillar. Now, Caterpillar, because that dollar went down, they knew darn well, the owners of the cartel, the Federal Reserve, knew they were going to do this. And when the dollar goes down, you got to buy Caterpillar. Because Caterpillar is all over the world. And when you have a dollar that's going up, they get killed. That's a big headwind. About 75% of their business is in Europe or other parts of the world. So I'm not making this up. Caterpillar is one of the 5 stocks we follow all year. That's the key. Follow the same 5 stocks. Now, I think you're going to think, oh, that's nuts. No, it's not. When you follow the same 5 stocks, and you start understanding how a stock works, there's 4 phases to a stock. There's a cycle to the stock. It has nothing to do, stocks have nothing to do with earnings or revenues or market caps or what the companies do. Nothing. You got all these very, very wealthy people who got a lot of money who are just buying stocks. They're just chasing stocks, one stock to the other. And you got to wait till they come to your stock. And any time that you know the dollar's going to down, you know they're going to go into Caterpillar. So it just turned from red to green on May 25th. And right now it's up about 12%. 12% return. What's wrong with that? When's the last time you got 12% return on your money? That was probably, if I did it in days, about 10 trading days. 10 trading days. And the risk is so small because you could see the institutions putting money in Caterpillar. All you needed was my help to be able to identify for you, hey, Caterpillar is going to do well if they drop the dollar. Same when we had the gold. One of our gold stocks up right now is over 128%. One of our gold mining stocks, AU. Are you kidding? But we could identify. We knew that when the dollar goes down, that gold does well, oil does well, mining, these big caps, these big companies, these multinationals do well. And this is how you're going to make money. And what you do is you just cut back your risk. You know, stocks go up 65% of the time. And if you just learn I'm not telling you to go to school every night. I'm not telling you that at all. You just got to identify green from red. And if you just follow the system, understanding that there's 4 segments, there's 4 stages to the stock. The easy money is stage 2 to stage 3. That's where all the money comes in from the institutions. And if you stick with that, and the 5 stocks you follow every day, all year long, you only buy them when they're on stage 2 to stage 3. Then the probability, remember, stocks go up 65% of the time anyways, your probability increases to 85 between stage 2 and stage 3. But if you don't do that, then your probability of making money in the market goes down to 30%. And that's true. It's how it works. So Caterpillar's doing well for us. Right now, remember I told you to buy Macy's and JCPenney. We're watching these closely for our gang on PT2. Well, guess what? Remember I said I want 20 ambassadors? Right now, JCPenney has turned green 4 days ago. Macy's has just started to turn green today. So join my gang, Phil's gang, 877-600-GANG, and Alex will talk to you about it. Steve will talk to you about it, tell you how to sign up. Try it for a month. You'll see it works, okay? So one last thing. This market, what they're doing, the engineering they're doing right now, is not going to work. We are going to get a wonderful correction, and that's when you make money on corrections. Even if you don't want to short the market, which is silly, because that you make more money with the markets going down, especially with my system. But we're going to get some good opportunities. You're going to get some great opportunities. Let them keep rigging this market. They're not bigger than the market. Believe me, they're not. Okay, so we got this big controversy going. They're all over Trump. This is going to take Trump down. What's going to take Trump down? This thing with his judge? Did you hear this? How they're describing this judge?
You don't call a fellow citizen a Mexican who was born in Indiana.
Here you have a guy that is from Indiana.
Yeah.
From Indiana.
Judge Curiel is as much of an American.
Unbelievable. Why don't they use his first name? Gonzalez. Yeah, they don't use his first name. Curielli, they call him. Curiella, they keep calling him. What about his first name? Gonzalez. That's not Irish. Last time I checked. But don't they, you notice they don't ever say his first name? No, because the story doesn't work with his first name. No. This guy's a white dude. Wait a minute. Then how come he belongs to an organization of lawyers that you have to be Latino to get in? Yeah, that's right. You have to be Latino to get in. It's called the San Diego La Raza Lawyer Association. That's right. But if you're not Latino, you do not get in. Isn't it amazing how they're spinning this? This is crazy. This is crazy stuff. So, now they're telling how this is so unfair. They should apologize to him for what he did. Well, let's find out what he did. First of all, by the way, the word raza in Spanish means race. There's 300 Latino lawyers in this firm, or in this organization, in La Raza. And you got to be Latino. Isn't this nuts? And the founder, wait till I tell you about him. Are you nuts? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, it's been 7 years now since Obama ordered his Fed chairman to lower the savings rate from 5% to less than 0.25%. With a false narrative, it would spur economic growth and jobs. Everyone would have an opportunity in this economy. That's what he said. But what it spurred was a front-loading of the biggest, fake, unsustainable stock market rally of 200%. That's what it spurred. Now, most people did not participate in that rally because people got out of their 401k in 2009. And they said, just get me out. I want nothing but fixed income. And they got killed because with low interest rates, fixed incomes get murdered. You got to know what you're doing. If you're going to really retire, you got to be associated with the stock market. That's why you come to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Phil Grande is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine with the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grande has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grande and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Aren't you tired of all the nonsense you hear from these financial shows like this?
Should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No, no, no. Bear Stearns is fine.
And then they went bankrupt. This is what I'm talking about. This is crazy. Your 401k, they take half of all the money you put away. Look, it's not about the money you're saving. It's about where you invest it and not in a 401k. Join my gang. Start using charts. I'll teach you how to use a chart so that you can maximize your returns on the money you do have. And the earlier you get started, the better. Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
They just told us right away that we're going to house you, we're going to feed you, and every single one of his medical bills is just all taken care of.
They've saved my family from financial ruin. It allowed me and my wife both to focus on the most important thing, which was the health and well-being of our son.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes. And that's what makes St. Jude so magical.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Doctors send us the toughest cases to be treated at St. Jude, and our patients come from all over the world.
When we come here, they told me, don't worry, everything is taken care of.
We could never repay St. Jude for what they've given us.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti.
Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. We're a teaching format. Boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated is so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Let's make some money. Go to Stock Corner.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com. Click on the video channel graphic and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
Okay, today is Wednesday, and remember, go to my site, philsgang.com, because at Phil's Gang, every Wednesday, I give you my take on the stock markets, absolutely free. Also, pick up Walter's Way, wonderful book. All the proceeds go to charity, the Vera and Walter Shearer Foundation in St. Jude. And it's a great book. You're going to love it. Whether you're an entrepreneur or not, you've got to love these stories in the book. A man who bought and sold 50 companies. He was in a hospital like a prison asylum for 6 years, where they put him out on the porch every night, freezing cold weather. They make him sleep out on a porch because they thought that would cure TB. I mean, what he went through, you couldn't. It's like having leprosy. And the people the caretakers that came in, they're in bad shape. They're druggies or alcoholics, because you couldn't hire people to take care of these people. It's like being in the worst prison for 6 years. He survived that, and then went on, became a millionaire, billionaire. And he made it on his own. Boy, people just don't do that anymore. This is the real man. This is the real deal. You got to read this book. It would just encourage you so much that this is still the greatest country in the world. I mean, we got stupid people running this country. That's the problem. Stupid people. I mean, it's just a mess. Like, instead of talking about, oh boy, Trump, look how bad he is because this poor white guy from Indiana, Trump is all over. We demand he apologize, this white judge. Really? Instead of talking about that, why don't we talk about the cruelest hidden taxes? Let's talk about that. These people on TV, Joe and that Mika, talk about the cruelest tax in the world on poor people is the hidden tax. It's called inflation, where they lie to us and tell us inflation is only 0.6%. When inflation is 8%, it's almost double. It's almost 10%, and they lie to us. That's the cruelest tax. Eggs go up 48%, ground beef 68%, 38%. That hurts our poor. And they're so good, these people. The liberals want to help the poor. They want to help the poor. Are you kidding? With all these programs they give them, it doesn't hurt it doesn't help. First of all, it takes too long for the money to trickle down to them. And all the money they print for all these liberal programs and food stamps and housing, it's just more inflation. Cut the size of government down. You cut the size of government down, then you're not going to have eggs or ground beef going up 68%. It'll go down in price. That's how you help the poor. Boy, we have stupid people. Let's talk about some stupid people. All right, Joe Scarborough, stupid person. Trump and his lawyers presented to a judge, and his name is Gonzalo. That doesn't sound Irish to me. Gonzalo, I think they pronounce the last name Curilli. Now, there was overwhelming evidence that the woman who was suing Trump University praised Trump University. They had signed letters from her. They had testimonies from her. Her own family testified against her and said that she loved the course. She felt she got a lot out of it. So she was just looking for money. With that amount of evidence, what your lawyer does is go to the judge and say, let's dismiss it. When you have overwhelming evidence, you don't want to go through a trial. So you go to the judge and you ask for what they call a summary judgment. Say, look, judge, look at this. Now, no good lawyer is ever going to go in front of a judge and ask for a summary judgment or dismiss a case. He doesn't want to look like a fool. But it was a mountain of evidence against her. And they didn't. And he wouldn't dismiss it. It's got to go to trial. What are you, nuts? So they started to think. The lawyers, that's what they're there for, to start thinking. Go, wait a minute. Let's look into this guy. He may be prejudiced. So they did. They looked. And what did they find out about this judge? He belonged to the San Diego La Raza Lawyers Association. The word raza in Spanish means race. There's 300 Latino lawyers. You got to be Latino. Now, the purpose of this San Diego La Raza Lawyers Association is to advance the cause of equality, empowerment, and justice for Latino attorneys and Latino communities in San Diego. Now, does this guy sound like a white boy? Now, I'm Italian. How many times people ever ask you, What are you? What do you always say? I say I'm Italian because I'm Italian. You probably say you're Irish. You're Irish. I mean, we all say that. When somebody asks us, we don't say American. How many people do we say? How many times do we ever say American? We're Americans. Very rarely. Because we have a heritage, and we're proud of the heritage. My father, grandmother, and they came right over from Italy. So when someone asks me, what are you? Now, they think Grande, Spanish. It's not. I'm proud to say I'm Italian. When I go home to the Italian neighborhood, I'm proud. I don't go home and say, I'm not going to go back to that neighborhood. I'm American. Why would I go into the Italian neighborhood? They're all phonies, these people. So he wouldn't dismiss the case. They find out he belongs to this association. You have to be Latino. And the guy who started it went to prison for 2 years for kickbacks. He did a whole kickback scheme. Guess what else that Joe doesn't talk about? He's a phony. He and Mika. They don't talk about. Hillary Clinton was paid by this association, San Diego La Raza Lawyer Association, $675,000 to give a speech. They paid him. They paid her $675,000. Who appointed him to the federal bench? Obama to the federal bench. It's no wonder Trump and his lawyers believed that there was a prejudice against Trump because of that wall. Of course there was. But boy, you don't hear that, do you? Listen to this. Listen to this stuff. Listen. This is unbelievable. They call Trump a textbook racist?
I can't imagine in a million years me endorsing somebody saying something that I said was textbook racist, and me saying, but I'm still on his side.
What do you mean textbook racist? What did he say that was textbook racist? He's saying I got screwed by a judge who belongs to the San Diego La Raza Lawyer Association, which you got to be Latino. He gave $675,000 to Hillary, who I'm running against. And all of a sudden I got a mountain of evidence that this case should be dismissed, and it's not dismissed. So what am I going to call this guy? He my pal? Of course he's prejudiced. That's not racist when you put the facts out. Where's the race? It's the opposite. Are you kidding? Listen to this.
When is there going to be a Republican in Washington, D.C. that makes Donald Trump pay a price? When is Paul Ryan going to go in front of a microphone today and say, you know what? Until Donald Trump apologizes for his racist comments.
Wait a minute, what racist?
Is there going to be a Republican?
What racist comment? He says this guy is Latino. He couldn't be involved with this Raza Lawyers Association of San Diego. And read their mission statement. He is Latino. All right, he lives in Indiana. His mother and father, they came to America. He was born here. I was born here, but I'm Italian. I don't say I'm an American. And I'm sure you don't say you're Irish, or you don't. Or I'm sure you don't say I'm American. You say you're Irish, or you say you're French. So Trump got screwed. Now here's Mika. Now she's the Mika. Yeah, that phony. She was born with a silver spoon. I won't tell you where.
The problem is that racism is almost something that's beyond repair. If a person feels comfortable saying something racist is a racist, then that's as bad as anything else that is destructive.
What? He didn't say anything racist. Nothing racist. It is unbelievable. And you know what? The person who's looking for overtime can't get it, or full-time job and can't get it. He doesn't care.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. You know, every day we hear from Wall Street, you turn on the TV, and they're telling us how the economy's great, everything's great. And these are the same people that run the 401ks who, with a 2% fee, take more than half of your money and put it in their pocket. You will never retire comfortably in a 401k. But try to convince 90 million people, it's almost impossible. People just don't listen. They get comfortable and stay with these 401ks. They don't work. You're not going to be able to retire. It's simple. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Join the gang, try it for a month, and we're going to show you how to use a chart. And that is going to put you in such a comfort zone of retirement.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Wouldn't you love to be a business owner without ever having to show up at work? Imagine if you could sit back, watch your company grow, and collect the dividends. Now, this situation might sound like a pipe dream, but it's closer to reality than you think with Phil Grande and philsgang.com. Phil teaches you the basics of stock trading and investing. For only $49.95 a month, you have complete access to all Phil's Gang material, plus Phil's daily live trading class where you'll learn how to invest in stocks. And Phil will tell you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. philsgang.com can be accessed from your home, office, or any other location where internet is available. Plus, you never miss a beat because all material is archived. From beginner to seasoned investor, Phil Grande has been helping people learn about the stock market and producing smart investing strategies for over 15 years. Wouldn't you love to be a business owner? Wouldn't you love to take full control of your financial future? With Phil's Gang, you can. Simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. When was the last time you've gotten a raise? It's been a long time. When was the last time you got overtime? That's been a long time. Sure, why? What people don't realize is we got two components out there that is killing your standard of living. Free money provided to CEOs from the Federal Reserve, and then the way the CEO is being compensated. CEOs are not compensated on performance anymore. CEOs are compensated on stock options. That's how they make most of their money. So as long as the Federal Reserve will give them money free, they're going to focus on the CEO buying shares back to pop that price up to make that stock option. That's why you're not getting paid. Join my gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil Gang. Let me give you my number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG or 877-600-4264. Call right now. Alex and Steve will pick up your call. Try it for 1 month. And right now is the time as they're driving this dollar down. Our metal stocks will go up. Our oil stocks will go up. Our refiners will go up. Some retail will go up. So while they are fixing, they put the fix in to drive the dollar down to hold this market up, take advantage of it. But more important is when the correction comes, you can take advantage of the correction. It's a color-coded technology. When it's green, we buy. When it's red, we sell. It's that simple. And sell short. Just try it for a month. You'll see it works. Okay. So I was just thinking during the break. Mika, her last name is Brzezinski. Now I want to ask you something. Here, first listen to this again.
You don't call a fellow citizen a Mexican who was born in Indiana.
Well, wait a minute. That's his heritage. Was he ashamed of his heritage? I wonder if Mika, when someone asked her, and remember who her father was, he was the head of he worked with the CIA. He was a foreign affairs advisor. He's a big shot. I wonder, and he's got an accent. You can hardly understand him. So I wonder what she asked when they asked her, what are you? You think she says I'm American, or you think she says that I'm Polish? All you're doing is expressing your heritage. They're trying to make it something dirty. It's not, to try to take down Trump. But here's what gets me. They're all over Hillary. What a wonderful person she is. Listen to this.
I'm excited.
This morning there was a picture of Hillary celebrating in the New York Times. It was on the front page of New York Times of the Post in New York, and they're reading the caption. They're all Googling over it, how wonderful she is now.
I'm excited.
That is suitable for framing right there.
No, that's beautiful. They're looking at a picture, and here's Joe and this other dope. Say, oh, this should be for framing. Look at the front page with Hillary on this. Oh, this is for framing. Listen to him.
I'm excited.
That is suitable for framing right there.
It's really cool.
You know, for all the talk of Hillary Clinton being such a robotic political candidate, there was a moment when she first stepped on the stage and saw that crowd and was drinking in the moment. There was real emotion on her face. You could see it, and you don't see it from her very often. But if you watch that 30 seconds or so, beginning right now, you can see her drinking in that moment.
If you watch her, and you're right, the way she took it in, awash with cheers from that audience, the music was great as she came up. You could sense, at least I did, I'm perhaps wrong, you could palpably sense the fact that she feels now free.
Free? Wait a minute. Did somebody, the FBI call these guys a Dopey Joe show in the morning? Dopey Joe show in the morning. That's what we call it, Dopey Joe. Hey, she's not going to get prosecuted? Here, let me ask you if you think this is worse than Trump. By the way, they're still taking phone calls right now. Okay, let me give you a number. 877-600-GANG. All right. So, here you have Hillary Clinton. She's the worst of the worst. She hung a sign outside of her office as Secretary of State, and the sign said, "Influence for sale. We'll mask it by charging a speaking fee." Let me tell you one of the worst things she's did. There was a rich family, a Canadian family, that they control the world's uranium production. They have uranium mines all over the world. Putin wanted to buy the company. He wanted to sell the company. But the problem is, there was part of the company, there was one mine that's in the United States. In the United States. So because it was in the United States and it's uranium, and it controls about 1/5 of all the uranium production capacity in the United States. And anytime you're selling anything doing with selling uranium, that's considered a strategic asset, and with implications for national security. Oh yeah, like she cares about national security. So you need approval of the Secretary of State. So you know what she did? She said, "Give me $2.3 million from the proceeds of your sale to Putin. You got a deal." She says to Putin, "Give me $500,000. You got a deal." But here's how they masked it. The $2.3 million was a donation to her and her husband's fund. Are you kidding me? Their foundation, Clinton Foundation, $2.3 million. And you know the $500,000, how they masked that? They flew over Bill to Putin, and he spoke for 30 minutes, and he got a check for $500,000 for 30 minutes speech. What the hell could he say for 30 minutes is worth $500,000? Are you kidding? This is nuts. So you tell me, they're telling Trump to apologize. To apologize for what? For saying, look, I went and I found out this judge, he belongs to an association that's nothing but Latinos. You have to be a Latino judge, a lawyer to get in. Hillary got $600,000 for making a speech in front of these in front of this association, just 300 lawyers. Again, you have to be a Latino to get in. And so he starts thinking, how could my summary judgment be put down? That impossible. I have a mountain of information here that shows that this woman's nuts, that she liked it. There's got to be something here. Now, you don't think if that was you, that you'd say, wait a minute, let's put 2 and 2 together here. Let's see, $600,000, Hillary gets a check from this group of Latino lawyers, 300. You got to be Latino to be in it. You don't start thinking that she gets a check. Obama appointed him, and he is Latino. I don't care if he lives in Indiana. Are you kidding? I've never seen anything as bad as this. And so you're meaning to tell me Hillary Clinton, they're Googling all over her this morning, and they want Trump to apologize. Trump didn't do nothing but tell the truth. Maybe he could have done it better. He could have explained it better. I think he could have explained it much better. If I had to fault him, he didn't explain it like I explained it. He just starts shooting off his mouth against the judge. And what he does by doing that, he gives these people like Stupid Joe and Stupid Mika, these dopes, and all the ammunition. He's got to explain it. And that's not the first time she compromised it. Imagine selling to Putin the world's biggest uranium. And also, he sold ours. We have to buy our uranium now for nuclear weapons from Putin. We got to buy it from him. So when we go to war with Putin, we got to call, we're at war with you, but hey, can you send over 5 bottles of uranium? This is crazy. Now, and then that's not the only time she compromised national security. She did it with her above the law treatment of our classified information with her personal servers. And then she lied to the families of the embassy. Stevens, Ambassador Stevens, his assistant that got murdered, and the 2 Navy SEALs that got murdered. They were attacked by 235 radical Muslims. And she said, and she lied, and she said, I'm going to get these people. It was the video. She's a liar. So they come on and they just Google over her. Who's worse? See, and you know what the bottom line is? Nobody cares. I'll tell you why nobody cares. When you and your wife were making $55,000 a year, and now you're only making $40,000 a year, about a 30% cut. And when you're working part-time instead of full-time, which is a dead-end job, you can't get overtime. And you got 100 million people that don't have a job. You think they care about the judge? They don't care about the judge. They don't care about the case. They care about who's going to give me a judge. Who's going to give me a job? Who is going to get me a job? Are you kidding? That's what they care about. People care about their families. That's what they care about. They don't really care about this judge. But boy, do they go out there and talk about this. Why don't they talk about getting rid? I said, get rid of one of the worst. He's going to raise the payroll tax. Who does that hurt? That hurts the poor. The payroll tax, middle class. He's in his budget, 2017. Look it up. He's raising a tax, for God's sakes. Obama, he's hurting people. That means he's killing jobs again, killing savings again. That means you're killing productivity. You're killing growth. Unbelievable. Hey, call right now, 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. Try it for a month. You'll love it.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.